My name's Sabrina Jackson. I'm doing my final project for bio. This has been a great semester, and I'm really happy I joined this class. I honestly never really liked science classes, even as a kid. Um, I used to fall asleep during class in like sixth grade, so science is not my strong subject. But this class, really was an eye opener, and I'm happy I took it, even though it was online. Um, I made signs. So for Unit 1, you can see it. The thing I learned most was about invasive species. I kind of drew like a little alien. Um, there are actually a lot of invasive species that we never really thought about, never really paid attention to. So that section was just an eye opener. Like, I think more for that section just because it was like getting into the flow of things and trying to understand. Doing all of the stuff online and like interacting with other students was probably my favorite for Unit 1 because I was able to comprehend more based off what other students were saying and what my classmates were saying, the professor was saying. So the discussions kind of helped me a lot with that chapter just because, like I said before, science is not my strong subject. Um, Unit 2, GMOs, was my favorite topic that we talked about. Bless you. We never really think about what we're eating, what we're consuming, what's going on in the world. Like, so many things are genetically modified and we don't pay attention to it. And it's freaky. Like, we're taking in so many things that we probably shouldn't be taking in. And right now there isn't much research on it, like if it's healthy for us, if it's not healthy for us, is it going to help us live longer, is it going to help us live shorter? We don't know because it's such a newer thing. And these tests aren't really being run on it, so it's terrifying. And then watching the videos and reading the book, I think reading the book for this unit was probably my favorite because it helped me learn a lot more. And it was just so much information to take in. Like, we all took in different aspects of it and like focused on different aspects. So discussions helped too with this one because we were all able to piggyback off of each other and understand, like, oh yeah, they did say that, and oh yeah, they did say that. So that's why I really did like the discussions during this semester. Like, I will be honest, I've taken a few online classes and I never really paid attention to the discussions. Like, even now I've taken 2 other online classes this semester and I didn't really pay attention to the discussions. It was just find someone's comment to read and then respond to so I could get credit. But this one, it was like, I don't know, it was just different and I liked it. For Unit 3, I picked antibiotics. This was probably my favorite section out of all 4 units. Like, it was just mind-blowing that so many people will take medication and like they either overdose on the medication that they're taking because they're not supposed to be taking it, or they become like numb to it and they're just used to taking the medication. Honestly, I think that's one of my biggest things right now. I grew up not believing in medication. Like, my mom would tell me, like, go take Advil or go take ibuprofen because it'll help you. And I used to tell myself, like, that doesn't help you. It's just, they're all placebos and that's what they're selling us so we can buy it. But then reading about this in Unit 3 and seeing, like, people are taking more than they're supposed to and not taking enough or not taking them when they're supposed to, it's insane. Like, honestly, I'm on medication right now for depression and anxiety. And the first time I tried my pills, I actually overdosed on them because I was only supposed to take half a pill and I took a full pill because I was like, why not? And then 3 days later, I ended up blacking out because I overdosed on my pills and stopped taking them suddenly. So this section, I think that's why it's my favorite. It hit really close to home because I understand what it's like to overdose on your medication and underdose on your medication and become so routine with it and where it like nearly has no effect anymore. I've been on my medication for almost 3 years and I don't feel any difference being on it, being off of it anymore. Like, I probably need a better dosage or don't need it at all, who knows. In Unit 4, my favorite section that stood out to me most was learning about us. We humans have so much to do with the way the earth is, and we're affecting everything, and we can make such a huge difference. So it's honestly terrifying and amazing at the same time. I just hope one day we can make a difference and show the world such gratitude for letting us live here and doing things. Maybe one day, maybe we won't. Who knows? I would say for the past two sections, Unit 3 and Unit 4, because I didn't say it before, once again, the discussions, they really helped me understand and comprehend the chapters that we were going through. The notes were fine, but sometimes I would overread it, or I wouldn't read well enough, and it just like didn't stick. But hearing other people or reading what other people wrote and understanding that, like, that helped me so much more. Isto! And lastly, one thing that you learn in this episode will change about your behavior: the movies. An Inconvenient Truth and Inconvenient Sequel, they stuck out to me so much, and it's terrifying seeing Isto, come here. Terrifying seeing how much of an effect we have on this world and how we're not helping and how damaging it is for us to be here. Like, we're doing so much and taking so much away from the world because we don't want to clean up properly, or we litter, or think like the polar bear thing just stuck out to me the most out of the movies, and it was probably terrifying. I mentioned it in my discussion post, but the polar bear is like dying because there's no more icebergs for them to like rest on, or they can't find them, so they're swimming away and swimming, and they just drown because they're tired from swimming. Like, it's so many things in that movie where it's like, holy crap, we can make a difference and we're not even trying yet. So hopefully those movies get more recognition. Hopefully more people take this class, because honestly, this was probably my favorite science class that I've ever taken in all of my 23 years of living. I just want to say thanks again. Hopefully I can take another class with you soon. Maybe not, because I should be graduating soon. But thanks again for everything.